Gardening Tips number 13 with Dennis Hubbard, Scene 1, Take 1.
Oh, good afternoon. This is Gardening Tips number 13, but this is more of a greenhouse shed removal episode rather than a gardening. The reason is I have very little room in my garage because I've got grandchildren and great-grandchildren's toys, and I can only just get the car in. When I want to work on my bench I can't because of the toys without getting the car out. Now I've bought, which is round the corner, I'll show you in a minute, a 6x4 garden shed, an ordinary shed. It'll be 6 feet that way, 4 feet this way. That's the only way I can do it, because the door is on the 4-foot side. That will be there. The greenhouse will be stripped down. It's easy to get these. I'm going to get them out for you. Roll these panes out. It's so easy to get these panes of plastic out. They're so easy out. And then
that's better than glass, then, is it?
Well, it is, because you take all the panes out, detach it from the base and in screws, and then it will be easy for two people lift the frame over here to there, so that I can put the shed here. The front of the shed will be painted green. The greenhouse will be all cleaned, all the paints cleaned, repainted, and it will come to about here. So I shall have plenty of room to put things in. Now, in the greenhouse we have cucumbers. It's a new variety this year. It's what we call a dwarf cucumber. That is its final growth. And I've got different opinions from different people as to how good or how bad they are. It's very mixed. But personally I think I'll go back to the normal length cucumber.
Yeah, but are these nicer tasting though, because they're smaller? Well,
I've had several opinions of that, and I think the consensus is it ought to be the long cucumber. Now the tomatoes here are just starting to turn, starting to ripen. Funnily enough, the ones outside, which you'll see in a while, are turning at exactly the same time. But you look at that for a truss of tomatoes. Talk about tomatoes on the vine.
Yeah,
that is
nice.
Gorgeous. And there are plenty of them. Now in the middle I've got although you wouldn't know, I've got a melon plant. I've got scores of little yellow flowers, like these, scores of these little flowers, but a melon only comes if behind the flower is this bulbous thing. Now that's the only one of all the flowers that's got this thing. In other words, I'm only going to get one melon out of the whole lot, which is a bit of a disaster. This little greenhouse is very useful for. I had an early cucumber in there which is now gone, but we had the fruit off it. It was very, very nice. Now it's good for propagating. These are the pansies from our own seed, and they come on very well sheltered in there.
So why have you got this bit of carpet on the top of the greenhouse?
Keep the sun down a little bit, and apart from that it's what I kneel on to do my borders.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
It's better to be dry than wet. If you get wet knees it goes through your trousers, and you go in the house when you take your trousers off
and you get a bollocking.
Well, that's putting it mildly. You get mucky knees, and when you kneel up in bed and you see two mucky. Now I don't know whether we can see these. I've got three tubs there. 3 tubs.
Yeah, we saw them last time.
Yeah, and I've got one tap. Look, one tap.
Yeah.
I'm having them buy Y pieces into one tap from all 3.
Oh, right.
All 3. So
okay.
That,
right.
And I shall have 100 gallons of water there. Right, runnerbeans. Why people don't grow runnerbeans, I'll never know. Just look at the beans there. Look, they're fabulous. Fabulous. And expensive in the shops. The only thing is, when you're picking them, last year and this year I was stung by a bumblebee. They don't like you going in there, but you've got to go in to get the fruit. But right the way along the line. These were afterthoughts. They were spares. I don't usually put them here. But then again, they've been very good.
But you've got the two lines of beans,
Yeah,
like you had,
it was like,
and they're all
yeah,
giving
it was
beans.
like, I based it on the sharp principle. You know, this sharp with what's Sean Bean. He has 4 foot at the front, 6 foot at the back. He shoots the first 4, whilst the back 6 are loading.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And I thought that would be similar, but it's got lost.
It's
totally lost. And all that success with the beans is because I've said before, when it's all finished in the winter, dig deep, very deep, 3 or 4 bags full of horse manure, filled over with soil, and you'll get a good crop.
Because it looks to me like you've been feeding these with nitrogen fertiliser or something, but you don't do that at all.
Don't do that at all. If you've got a good bedding of horse milk, not particularly rotted, because it will rot over winter in the channel. And they've been going on now for quite a long time, because I bring them up as seeds in the greenhouse, and it gives a good start. And this year, as everybody knows, we haven't had a lot of frost, which has been marvellous for these.
Yeah, they're at least sort of 6'6" high.
Come here. I don't know if this is the one, but that little so-and-so's, I can't see him now. He stung me, I think. I think it was him.
There's a bee in there, is there?
Yeah. They're all over the place.
Right.
But of course, without bees, there'd be nothing. Well, I think time flies, doesn't it, when you're having a good time? We'd better call it a day, and we'll go on to number 14 when we have the time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.